Hello my dear viewers, welcome to this reading. This reading is for all Scorpio and it's for the month of July, a little bit over 2025. My dear Scorpio, this is about every area of your life, everything you need to know, different categories, different situations, everything the heavens, the universe wants you to know. Let's see what are the most important factors. Thank you all my dear Scorpios for being here. Thank you for your support that you have been supporting me and watching. The more you watch the videos, the more you're supporting me. So always, if you would like to give me your support towards my health, watching 2-3 videos extra a week would mean the world to me. Just letting them run, that would help big time, and watching them all the way to the end, sort of letting it go through until the end, it's the greatest help you can do for me. I'm in gratitude for that. In the meantime, I'd like to convey my best wishes to all of you, my regards and blessings to each and every one of you. And thank you all for your feedback, the information, the words, your kind, warm words. I'm really in gratitude. Now, we'll begin to see what are the two most important factors for all Scorpio. Wow, purifications. Things are getting decluttered. Things are getting, you are getting purified. That means the removal of karma, the removal of a lot of toxins that were in your life. But number one, the removal of karma from your life and things that were toxic, things that were making you feel taking out of your energy are being removed. Now I see very strong, the Chinese year of the tiger here, which is, yes, and also it's connected to Pisces or Aries. It is also connected to 3. So if we say 3 weeks from now, that's going to take us to August. If we take 3 months, 3 months from now, that will be September. September is going to mark a great time for you. So the decluttering or purification, removal of anything that is no longer working for you is going. This is everything. This is physically, emotionally, psychologically, financially, in everything. Whatever that's been taking a lot out of you is getting removed. Let's take the second message for all Scorpio. Wow, you are given great energy. The fire energy shows that there is going to be someone of fire energy very supportive of you, number one. Number two, it shows that there is going to be something that's igniting, that's going to be magical for you. It's going to give you a lot of power, and it's going to give you a lot of warmth. So warmth brings power. My dear Scorpio, because you're a water energy, you need fire to thrive, to be able to move, to be able to do what you want to do. So this purification with the fire energy shows that you are not only going to be the things that are taking out of you, those situations that are taking out of your energy, they're making you feel sad or making you depleted, working too hard, not seeing the fruits of your labor. All of that gets disappeared, and then you're given warmth, and you're given abundance, and you are given energy, and you're given power. It's just incredible the way both of these cards work well together to get you to the next level. And here we've got, this begins from July. Already you're going to start seeing things in July, mid-July 17th onwards, and then it's going to go all the way. August is going to be sort of showing you the whole details, like a clear picture of what's already, you know, what we're talking about here, the decluttering and the purification and the cleansing, and then the internal energy within you that is thriving, and it's going to go all the way to September. And you are going to be loving this. This is going to be helping you big time. This is going to exhilarate you, actually. This is going to be total exhilaration for you. You can't imagine the scope of this, the magnitude of these two messages, how big, how much toxins and problems are being removed and replaced with warmth and energy and power and abundance and freedom and all the great things that you truly need and have been missing out on. Rights, freedom, wow, and karma removed. The next message or answer or guidance to all Scorpio, the truth. And it says no. If there's something you've been wondering, is this going to happen, something you've been concerned about, well, the answer is no. So that's good to know. I might take just one more for all Scorpio. There might be just one more. It says communicate clearly so that you're understood. Express your words, your feelings, your thoughts very clearly so that you're not misunderstood. That's very important, especially if you are in the midst of transactions, financial transactions and so forth. Now, we're going to move on to two most important factors. Oh, look at that. This is jumping out, the first one. Wow. We've got the sun shining and bringing you healing, radiance, abundance, and something magical is going to take place in your life, my dear Scorpio. Abundance in every area, healing in every area, someone wonderful changing your life, or something wonderful changing your life. The Four of Pentacles, unexpected amount of money, big amount of money coming to you all of a sudden. This is happening within 4. It could be 4 weeks with July into August, or it could be 4 months going all the way into October. November, going into November from July. 4 months. That's amazing. What you don't see happening is a lot of money is coming. Heaps of money is coming to you. Incredible large amounts of money are coming to you. All of a sudden, major-wise, you are going to be thinking. You're going to stop and have to think what to invest, where to put this money, what to do with it. That's all it's going to be on your mind. Thinking how to invest this money. There is someone being removed. Where is that? I saw the tower. There is someone that's being removed, or something that's being removed from your life in the process of declutter and removing of karma. Something is ending. Something that was awful, that was taking so much out of you, is going, and you are going to live a life of wealth and luxury. You are destined to live a life of wealth and luxury. And there is someone of fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, someone of fire energy that is going to be very supportive. That's what's coming, what you don't see happening. All right, let's move on to the next one. We're going to take 2 messages from another deck. Here we go. For Almighty Scorpio, July onwards, let's have a look. Wow, we've got the Death card. Transformations. Transformations, changes to take you to the next level. This is incredible. This is about endings. Like I said, something horrific is ending. Something karmic is ending. And you're starting fresh, a new lease of life. A new beginning. But something certainly is ending. Wow. The next one for all Scorpio. Wow, positive movement forward. You're moving forward on a very positive level. You are going to be so abundant and doing so well. All your hard work is going to pay off. You're getting exactly what you need. And I feel like August is going to show you all this. This is all going to start in August. You'll start seeing traces of it. But I feel like you've got to pay attention to detail when you're dealing with money, because this can be the Eight of Pentacles. So you've got to be very careful when dealing with money. When you're signing documentation, all this money coming your way, you've really got to be careful on what you're doing. Reading everything, especially if you're investing or buying or selling property. Make sure you're looking at all the contracts, transactions, getting a second opinion. Even if you've paid that little bit extra, it'll be worth it in the long run, so that there won't be any mistakes at all. So that's very important. Okay, now moving on to 3 messages from another deck for all Scorpio. The truth. Here we go. Wow. This is you, my dear Scorpio. This is emotionally, you're finally sitting in your throne and you're getting your crown. This is when you're finally achieving that which you have wanted for the longest time. It can also mean that someone of water energy, Scorpio like yourself, Cancer or Pisces, might be getting what they've wanted for the longest time. So they are going to be a bit emotional. That could also be the removal of a person of water energy from your life, or entering. We're going to find out as I clarify. We'll find out more. Wow, the sun shining in your life. Isn't this incredible? Look at that double sun. My dear Scorpio, with all the wealth and double sun in your life, this is just incredible. Okay, so that doubles up. I'll put this one here and this one right there. Okay, now one more. And we've got the Empress. This is a major arcana talking about unconditional loving from the heavens or the universe. You are going to be so abundant in every area. You are going to be nurtured. Now it's time for you to be happy. Now it's time for you to be nurtured. And I feel like someone of fire energy is going to be the cause of all this. For some reason, I'm seeing fire energy more than anything else. There is going to be teamwork and a soulmate connection, either through friendship, through partnership, through love, someone wonderful. And it's happening at a time when you are going through a loss and grieving the loss, or feeling betrayed, or the end of a chapter and feeling sad about it, a painful truth. It's happening at that time. Okay, so that's that one. Now we're going to take 2 messages. I'll just remove these cards. Bear with me. Here we go. 2 messages from another deck. 2 information, 2 important messages for all Scorpio July onwards. Let's have a look. We got 1, And I need just one more, not two. Oh yeah, okay, two is all right. Here we go. Let's have a look. Glasses on. What have we got here? Let me just pick them up. So we've got order and peace. Okay, so this shows like it could be in connection to traditional matters to do where somebody could be passing. It can be. You might have to attend a funeral. That's number one. The second thing, this could be connected to the fact that there is someone leaving your life, and believe it or not, because of this person leaving, you are going to be in a lot of peace. It's bringing you peace. It's bringing you order in your life. Where there was chaos, now there is order. Organizing everything the way you want. Things are working out well. There's a bit of freedom. And again, we've got number 3 here, connected to the Chinese Year of the Tiger, connected to also 3 within 3 months from now, or 3 weeks from July, or July, August, September, October. Something happening in October. So within 3 weeks or 3 months. And then we've got renewal, a new lease of life. A new lease of life, renewal. Renewal means a rebirth. Just like we've got the ending, and then a great new beginning emerges where you are going to be so strong, so powerful, so much abundant in so many ways. And then we've got Ta, which is all about skills. Your skills are going to be improving. A radical rise in your skills, in your power, in your ability, in your connection to your higher self, in knowing. You are going to be very powerful in what you're doing. Your skills are going to be rising, and some of you might be even considering to go that extra mile and increase your skills by studying something. There's a lot of healing that comes from this, a lot of change, and a lot of wealth and abundance, all connected to everything here. Now I'm going to take on 2 messages from another deck, which is this one here. Once I finish these, and I will clarify the cards, just bear with me. For all Scorpio the truth, we got the first one. Let me put the glasses on. Right, we've got the Dancer. This is amazing. This is about strength, power, self-expression, doing what you want, living the life you want, getting what you want, being quite happy, being, things that were standing in your way are removed. You're so happy. You're so able to do what you want to do. There's so much there for you, so much self-expression. It's like freedom. It's like there was something that was holding you back. It's gone. It's going. And the next one, my dear Scorpio, shows the Champion. Oh my God, this is achieving everything you've always wanted, even at the cost of a little bit of sorrow or downfall. Like, for example, I'll give you a small example. Let's say, gosh, I'm not good with examples. How can we explain achievement and downfall? When you reach to a level of achieving a certain freedom, let's say, but it might be at the cost of losing someone that you really care about, and they're given a job that is a little bit far. Okay, that's the only way I could explain it. Let's say you're living with someone let's say your child, okay, your adult child. They get a job which is far from home. So what happens is maybe that child was bringing too many friends over, and it was becoming hectic for you, and they were using a lot of space perhaps, or something like that. And then finally they get a job where they've got to move. And in that movement, they've got to move away from home to be close to their work. So they got a great job and they're very happy. That's wonderful. But it's also in the process, you're getting your freedom and you're feeling a sense of completion because one of your children got a great job and they're able to move on to get their own place. And that space they were taking, or the excessiveness they were costing maybe, or even using the space where maybe it was overwhelming you were doing too much for this particular child. All of that becomes that you've achieved everything. You reached to a level of healing. You've got more freedom, and again, as a parent, you're seeing your achievement that your child has grown and they can take responsibility and they move away from home. But the downfall is that you're losing them from home, and that's when the syndrome of the empty nest syndrome and the sadness comes along. But the achievement is overwhelming because you want to see your child to grow and to take responsibility. So that's just one example of what I feel. I feel like it's happening and it's taking you to the next level. It's giving you a sense of freedom. I don't know how or why, but it is. Now I'm gonna take 2 more messages and then clarify. For all Scorpio, July onwards, the truth. Right, we've got treasure. There is a hidden treasure, that's for sure. Without a doubt, there's a hidden treasure. It's all over your reading. A hidden treasure is there because unexpected money is coming, money that you need to invest, money that you need to get support on how to invest, how to save it, where to put it, what to do. It's all there for you. So remember that. The treasure is there. So the next one, actually, just hold on. Worry-free finances, money that you don't have to worry about is coming. You'll have money in reserve. You'll have excess of it. So much money. And that's what this is all about. So much money. Money that you won't know what to do with. Money you don't know how to invest, what to do with. Like money, excessive amount of money is coming. And some of you might be planning with this. Some of you might even think, thinking outside the box, where you might have hidden talent and you might be able to put them into action because now you've got the funds to do so. This could be also about careers and executive matters, sales, but it's finance, like worry-free money, like money that's like a hidden treasure coming your way. That's incredible, my dear Scorpio. Prepare for that. There's money all over the place. And then finally, you are going to have stability. You will have all the stability you want. Money block problems are over. Being stuck is over. You will be absolutely financially sound and access a lot of money. Some of you might be thinking of water-related travel or careers in travel or careers in water related. But there is so much stability with the anchor coming your way. So that explains well. And of course, when you put it together like this and have a look, the sun is another factor that brings you healing and stability. Money does that, number 1, but the sun is a very powerful card. That too brings you a lot to be grateful for. Incredible, absolute, amazing, the sun with everything. Plus, without a doubt, money and brings you the stability you want. And money problems will be absolutely over. Absolutely over. Okay, now we move on to the next level. And the next level is, it's another incredible thing, is another important factor, is the sun twice in your reading, bringing you radiance, unexpected happiness, and abundance in every area. I've got to mention this. Abundance in every area. That's very important also. I should have said that. I forgot about the sun being here doubled. Okay, now we're going to move on to the next level. And now it's clarifying the cards. Let's clarify and see what's going on, who everybody is and what's happening. We're going to start with the Queen of Cups. And we're going to find out who this water energy is. If it's you gaining what you are finally gaining, or it could be someone else, someone, that you might be dealing with. All right, let's have a look at the Queen of Cups for all Scorpio. Whoops. Oh, I hate when that happens. Now, I don't like it when this happens. Let's concentrate. Here we go. Okay, oh my goodness. So we're asking in regard to this. There's a great new beginning that brings you victory. All right, now I know what this is. I get it. This isn't you, my dear Scorpio. This is someone else. Someone else who has water energy within them. Could be Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. Someone that maybe either you had wished or you wanted to leave the longest time. You were overwhelmed. You wanted to leave them, or you wanted them to leave, but you were not able to leave them because you didn't want to disappoint them. You didn't want to push them. It's someone who has got strong water energy. But finally, the correct answer and the truth is that this person should have left. So it is someone that's about to leave. Now I get it. And it is a water energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, and this person is actually doing what is right finally and leaving. Or perhaps you're able to free yourself because of the truth. Something's happening in their life. They're getting their dream, their wish. It is becoming possible for you to move forward away from that. And have a look at this. What you don't see happening is a lot of happiness, a lot of abundance, a lot of celebrations. And you know what's incredible about your reading today? My dear Scorpio, look at this. Have a look at this. The sun 3 times in your reading. The sun 3 times, 3 different decks showing the sun. This is incredible. And of course, there will be celebrations with all the sun, because the sun brings you abundance, joy, happiness, brings you wealth, healing, radiance, absolute success to the highest level and degree. So of course, this is going to be magical for you, my dear Scorpio. Absolutely magical. This is overwhelmingly magical. What can I say? Having 3 suns in your reading and celebrating that which is the sun. Okay, moving on to the sun. Let's have a look at the sun. I feel like the sun is going to release you from a karmic chapter. Let's have a look at the sun for all Scorpio. And we've got, right, where you were torn between whether you should or not, which path to take. Money is going to make it all happen. Great news is coming and helping you move forward. You're able to make the right decision. This is in connection to a fire energy. Also could be Aries, someone that's Aries. It also means that there could be empowerment, you being an authority, finally having the power because of someone's decision. You're finally able to have the power to move forward. Guilty, sleepless nights are going to be over. And I feel like there could be an offer that you won't be able to refuse. How incredible. Now, I'm going to move on to the next one, which is the Death card. Let's have a look at the Death card for all Scorpio. A new beginning that brings you prosperity and rebirth. Just like we had renewal. Where is the renewal? Here it is here. Was it Patara? No, just bear with me. I'll just get my glasses on and be able to remove this. So we've got a new beginning, a new lease of life with Happy, which is the god Happy. It shows all about renewal, and this is about renewal. A new beginning that brings you prosperity and healing, compensation, a new lease of life that you are going to be feeling so abundant and so happy. So it shows to be big time. There's going to be a lot to be celebrated, a new way of living you are going to love. This is going to heal you. This is going to compensate you for all the losses or for all the times where you were overwhelmed. You are going to be free. You are going to be more happy. It's just incredible. This new lease of life, you're going to love it. You are going to adore it. Okay, that explains the ending. Whatever is ending, no matter how sad it may be or how sad it was making you feel, it's over. That's over. Absolutely. Now let's do the sun. Oh, didn't I do the sun? I'll do the sun one more time. Did I? Yeah, I did the sun. Okay. So we move on now to the Empress. Let's have a look at the Empress for all Scorpio. This nurturing power of abundance. What is it going to do? Number one, it's going to free you. And the freedom, you will start seeing it in August. Release from something that you couldn't move. You at the mercy of people, circumstances, situations. That's going to be over. You're expanding. There's rewards from the heavens, which that's what this card is all about. It's heavens rewarding you. That's what the Empress is. So it's going to remove those constraints, and it's going to bring you a lot of rewards, a lot of expansion in your life, that you are able to have a lot of options, move forward, look at the bigger picture, what you can do. The amount of things you can do where you couldn't before is going to be massive. And some of you might be even considering moving, because there is that possibility of movement. Talking about movement, the 8 here could be moving, because we've got the boat. Let's have a look at the 8 there. 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands. Yes, leaving. You're leaving a situation, or somebody is leaving, and in a way it's saying to you, just be a little bit patient and you'll have stability coming and happiness in your life. Now, those of you who may be having money issues, you've got to be very careful. When you're dealing with money issues are going to disappear because money is coming. I do see this, you're fighting and setting boundaries in regard to something, but I also see you've got to be very careful that you don't lose money in the process of someone leaving, in the process of a separation. But it says be patient, because things are going to get better. There could be a Sagittarius involved here, possibly. Let's have a look at the 4 of Pentacles for all Scorpio. The 4 of Pentacles. Wow, money, 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 money. This money could be coming from someone of air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. You're resting from a big blunder in your life, leaving the past behind you and moving forward. Something horrific is ending, just like I talked about this before, and you're resting from a big battle, and then money is coming big time. I feel like the money could be connected to someone of air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. They might be giving you the greatest gift, or a lump sum from their windfall. Perhaps you could be winning a windfall if you're a Scorpio that might have Libra in them, or cuspy, or you could have Aquarius or Gemini in you. I do feel like a lot, because we're asking about this money, you see, and that's what we got. We got a lot of money coming, wealth to the highest level and degree, and to the point where you are able to support others and help others who are in need. So money, money, money all over the place. People say, why do you talk about money? We have to. When the money cards come up, where the messages are all about money, we've got to talk about it. So I have no problems with that. It's my pleasure to talk about money. It's the money that makes things move in this world. It's the power in this world, money. Now that we've established all of that, we're moving on to the next level. The next level is finding out a little bit more. 2 messages. Oh, did they just fall? 3 messages. Okay, 3 messages. So we've got separation, and that is possible because we had the 3 of Swords and we have the Death card. So there is an ending. You're separating from someone. It says there is loving yourself now is very important. You got to love yourself first and not worry about what's happening around you. To be able to love somebody else even, you've got to love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And don't forget, there is a soulmate connection also here. So flirting is going to begin with someone. It's going to be very fun. You're going to extend your lightheartedness with the energy of, flirting and enjoying. So there's that. And then, let's see the message for today. And then I'll do the star sign combinations of who you're going to be obsessed, consumed, overwhelmed with, who's leaving, who's coming new, everything. But one message for all Scorpio for July onwards. Let's have a look. If it doesn't come out, I'll cut it. I think that's the best way. Yes. Wow. Angelic wings. That's amazing. This is peace and harmony. It says the past is now behind you. Just like I saw before, and I said it when I was looking at all the cards. You're leaving the past behind you. Release it. And embrace new possibilities. There's great new possibilities coming. A new path. Wow. A renewal of life. Like Happy said, Hoppy said that there is renewal of life. Just like Judgment says. There is renewal of life. A new path is available to you now. Follow it with faith. Because it's going to be incredible. Without hesitation, follow it. Don't even think about not following it. It's destined already. You are going to go through it. A renewal of life that takes you to the highest level of happiness, of relief, of compensation, of healing, and so much more. So many more abundance, so much more success is coming in so many ways. You are going to be loving this new path. So prepare for this. It's absolutely magnificent. That's why we've got all this. You see all these there's going to be so much blessings pouring into your life. That's what I'm seeing in this card, in this message. So many blessings. You are going to be overwhelmed with so many blessings. So relieving the past and leaving it behind you and moving forward. Now we're going to take 4 to 5 messages from the tea leaves to see what are some of the highlights of July and a little bit over. For all Scorpio, the truth. Oops, there's some. I'll just take maybe one more batch. That's it, I guess. Could that be enough? 1, 2. Oh yeah, that's plenty. Now, let's have a look at what you need to know. What are some of... Oh, the moon. That's beautiful. You are going to see your path clearly. All the secrets, all the hidden matters that your eyes were closed to are all going to be revealed. Your eyes are open. You're seeing things. Changes in your life. That's according to ancient wisdom, what the moon is all about. Seeing the truth. And knowing where you stand and knowing everything that was hidden from you. And according to the tea leaf, it says changes in your life. There's going to be a lot of changes in your life, just like what we talked about. And then the spear is about temptation. You've got to be very careful. It can also mean temptation, and there will be heartbreak. Sometimes it's about heartbreak too, but I'll say it according to the tea leaves. It says heartache. There we go. Over what you no longer have, something that you might be missing. This could be when it's something is leaving. There is a woman with dark hair, maybe. You're dealing with this person. Dealings or relationship with a woman. So there is feminine energy here with dark hair that you might be dealing with. It could be this water energy that might be leaving. They might have dark hair and they could have feminine energy. The torch again is about illumination and seeing your path clearly and seeing what is hidden. Okay, and it is about spirituality and being in touch with the light within you, with your soul. But according to the Tealeaf, it says spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Here we go. Enlightenment and awareness is when you're in touch with your soul, with meditation or quietness or any kind of silence you go through, and you're in touch with your higher self. That's when awareness gets heightened. You get to be, your eyes are open to things that are happening there around you and have been, but you don't see them until awareness is activated and ignited. And with the energy of the fire, that very sure looks to me like there's going to be so much enlightened for you to see. Your vibrations are going to be heightened to high levels, and you'll be seeing so much. The Boot is someone new entering your life, or it could be somebody new, existing, leaving your life, according to ancient wisdom. Now, according to someone a bit extravagant, okay, that's another thing. According to the Tealeaf, it says increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. You've got to increase your efforts in order to achieve your goals. Okay, let's leave it at that, and let's have a look at the star signs, combinations of the people that you're dealing with in July, a little bit over, excessively dealing with. Okay. All right, one of them has come up. And we've got Mercury. So you must be dealing with someone that is Virgo, Gemini. Virgo, Gemini. Then we've got Scorpio. That could be the water energy that was there, possibly, like yourself. All right. Pluto, again, Scorpio. The truth for all Scorpio who they're dealing with. Here we go. Okay, Pisces. Aquarius. Aquarius again. So double Aquarius. Let's have a look. The truth of Scorpio. Okay, there is the Moon, Cancer. Okay, this is connected to the water. The water energies, I'll put them together. The air and earth here. All right, let's have a look. The air and earth over here. All right, because we've got Gemini, Virgo. Gemini is air. Virgo is earth. Let's have a look at who else. And then I'll put it all together for you. Fire energy, Sagittarius. Remember I said fire energy is very strong. We've got Leo here, another fire energy. The sun is the ruler of Leo. And then we've got the moon, which is Cancer. Here, double Cancer. Okay, we've got Jupiter again, another Sagittarius. Just a little bit more, 1 or 2, and then we'll see what's going on, who's coming, what's happening. We've got Aries, and then these have stepped out. That's enough. I'm just going to put these away over here. And let's have a look. We got Leo again. Sun Leo again. Wow. So Leo has come up twice. Okay, let me just do this 1 second. Over here we got Leo. We got Jupiter, and we've got Jupiter twice, Sagittarius twice, but Leo has come up 3 times. The sun is the ruler of Leo. So you got Leo. You're dealing with someone that is, okay, remember at the beginning of the reading I said fire energy is entering your life. Someone of fire energy is entering your life, and that's the warmth you need in order to be versatile, to be able to move and thrive and have warmth in your life. Warmth means love, affection, justice, all the great things. On top of it, love. So someone that has strong Leo is entering your life. That's the fire energy, my dear Scorpio. Now we've got another one. Sagittarius is another one. We've got double Sagittarius. They could also be Sagittarius. Okay, bear with me. And then, okay, the air energies I'll talk about in a moment. Air doesn't go well with you, so you might be dealing with someone that might be Gemini, Virgo, that might have strong Aquarius in them, or you might be dealing with someone that's Virgo, Gemini, that has got 1 Aquarius in them. You might be dealing with another water energy that might have Aquarius in them, which can be perhaps Cancer or Scorpio. There's the other water energy we'll talk about. Okay, now the water energies here, we've got Pisces, we've got Scorpio twice, we've got Cancer twice, the moon is the ruler, and then we've got 1 Pisces. Okay, so I'll put the Pisces over here and let's talk about this. My dear Scorpio, I feel like you might be leaving behind a chapter that's ending. Could be connected to someone that might be there might be 2 people sort of leaving your life. Somebody might be leaving, which is going to be the greatest achievement for you. The other one might be leaving due to work or other factors maybe. I do feel like there is a water energy that you will go well with a Scorpio like yourself, without a doubt, if especially they got earth in them, like Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. I do also see here Cancer very strong. Now, if you are dealing with, currently you are with a Cancer that might have air energy in them. If there's a Cancer with air energy like Aquarius, they might be someone that might be getting very busy. Their life is changing because there's a lot of changes happening in your life and in the life of someone. Two people are actually around you. Two people, their lives are changing. And you could be dealing with someone that might be Scorpio, like yourself, or Pisces, that might have earth energy in them, or they might have fire energy in them, which is either Leo or Sagittarius. There could be an Aries here, also very strong Aries that you might be dealing with. Oh yes, here we go. I forgot Capricorn, earth energy. So there could be a fire energy also that you might be dealing with. But I feel like what is coming as a soulmate connection here, what I see for you, is that there could be someone that might have earth energy like Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, either one. Earth energy that might have within them perhaps water energy like yourself and fire. But the most important factors for you, my dear Scorpio, these are all the people that you're dealing with and people that you're saying goodbye to and people that you're distancing from due to circumstances. But I feel like, to be honest with you, that you're thriving with someone that is number one, fire energy. And I feel like this fire energy might be a Leo that has Sagittarius in them, or it could be either one. Could be a Leo, or it could be someone that has strong Sagittarius, okay? Because they've doubled up and tripled. So fire energy is the priority because that's all over the place you're reading, that you are meeting someone who's a soulmate that is fire energy. That's priority. That tells us that you are going to be dealing with a soulmate that you might be working with, you might be uniting with on a level of love, marriage, happy ever after, friendship, mentorship, working together. Could be anything. But it's a soulmate that has strong fire in them. This could be the new person that's entering your life, okay? That explains that. It could be any male, female, any kind of gender, right? We've got to be careful with genders, okay? So that explains the fire energy. That's the priority. What has this fire energy has within them is you have to have earth in order for you to be able to move, to be able to thrive, to be able to have a life, to do the things you want to do. And earth, we have got strong Capricorn here. It could be Taurus, but Capricorn has come up. And we do have Virgo, Gemini. That could be okay, but I just don't see the Gemini working with Scorpio because air doesn't go well with water at all. It causes turbulence. And now that you're having a soulmate, there won't be any air energy. That's why I feel like this is one of the people that you're saying goodbye to. They're moving away from your life. There's change with this Virgo, Gemini. I also feel like Aquarius, with Cancer are moving away from you. These are the signs that are moving away where there's water and air. But there is a possibility that you might have water energy like Pisces. Pisces and Scorpio could be with this person that might have fire. They might have water energy in them and earth, and that would make them absolutely very calm, collective, very complete, because they've got the fire, they've got the water to cool, and they've got the earth to thrive and foundation. So that would make them someone very calm and collective. That's a soulmate connection. I feel like number one, fire, second, earth, and then a little bit of water, either Pisces or Scorpio. Now that what I see for you, there is a family member that you're dealing with on a strong high level who's Aries. Yes, there is Aries that you're dealing with on a high level. I also feel like you might be dealing with someone that might have Aquarius or might have Cancer in them very strong, or might have Virgo, Gemini, very strong. That could be a family member too. That might be the one that I was saying getting a job and moving forward. Capricorn, there's someone there, and I feel the Capricorn's connected to the fire because that's where the fire needs foundation to be able to stand and become a soulmate. We're not talking about a karmic situation. You're getting rewards now in your life. And the rewards are about healing and becoming strong with someone from your past lives that you connect with and heal each other. And that's what's coming. And I feel like it could be any of these ones that we talked about being, I'm not going to repeat it again. There is a possibility of them having water in them, Pisces or Scorpio. Or even Cancer. It could be even Cancer. But as long as the fire and the earth are there. Can't wait to hear your side of it. Let me know what you think. Even if it's months later and then you meet this person, I'd love you to go back to this reading and just write about it, because I love reading it, and then we put all the points together. Not only me, with the community. It just feels great when you guys are doing that. And those of you who initiated that, was a great idea. Talking about these signs and putting them together in your life. Everybody does it in their own life, and then we get to see the bigger picture for all Scorpios, what's happening. It sounds magnificent. I personally love your reading because there's so much treasure for you. He has so much improvement, so much change, and a great new beginning that you're going to be happy and thriving and exhilarated from what's happening. And that's, for me, is magic. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it's going to be magical for you too. Do give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. And please continue your support by watching. The more you watch, the more you support my health. And that means the world to me. I send you and give you my best wishes and regards and blessings to each and every one of you. Love and light. Namaste.